Hey folks, welcome to the January 21st SIG Windows community meeting. This is a recorded meeting which will be uploaded to YouTube. So please adhere to the CNCF Code of Conduct, which translates to be nice and kind to everyone. All right, let's kick things off. Hope everybody can see my agenda. Any announcements? I don't have any from my side. Do you have any from your side, James, Claudio? All right. Going to give a few moments now for any new participants to introduce themselves. All right, it looks like there's no one new in this call, so we can get started with the agenda. The first thing that I added was about this issue that Jordan pinged us about. This is to move to, I think, Golang 123, and they want to do it in this time frame, in the next release. And then there are some Windows issues, and of course my network is acting up, so this issue is not coming. All right, it's finally up.
Yeah, so I think they're already on 123, but they set a field in the Go mod to revert some of the new features that landed in 123. These have been longstanding issues that have, I think, finally been fixed in Golang.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, and it caused this flipped like after code freeze and so, yeah, so I think we just need to go through the code base and clean up a bunch of different places to use the new functionality, because the new functionality and the old functionality aren't compatible as far as I understand.
I see. So it looks like Jordan wants some response from us saying, like, who's basically taken ownership of this issue.
Yeah, Mark had brought this up a couple weeks ago. I think he said he was going to do it, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
This is a great getting started issue because it's fairly time boxed and fairly straightforward, I think. So if anybody wants to step up, happy to help. Otherwise, I will coordinate with Mark and we can figure out how to get this done.
I know. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think there are a few PRs from Andy Zhang. Most parts affected should be storage related. There are a few PRs for Andy Zhang, but I mean, it's still in review.
Okay, yeah, so maybe we can link those PRs. I think there's probably like the device manager is the one that I'm thinking that's in the kubelet that Andy might not fix up. But yeah, let's get those PRs linked.
Do you have the PRs handy, and I can just add them to this thread?
Let me check. Oh, I noted down somewhere, but
We don't need to do that right now.
okay, sure.
What I
It's
was
extra, yeah, in one of these issues. Yes, yeah, I will.
okay. There's also so you can either add it to the issue or, well, add it to the issue, and there's also a Slack thread where you can talk about. But going back to, is there anyone willing to take a little bit of ownership on this and at least drive the kubelet pieces, I think is what James was talking about, to completion?
Yeah, I would be interested. I can take a look at it.
Okay. And I guess James also is aware about what exactly needs to be done. So I think, James, will you be able to help Mansi out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Thanks. Yep.
So what I'm going to respond to, And who's the person on the storage side who's looking at this?
Andy Zhang. I think it's just Andy. That one, yep.
All right, I'm going to post this comment and then we can take it from there. Right, I will also assign Mansi to this.
I pasted the PR in the chat.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, I can see one of them has already been linked to in this PR, I think. I swear I saw this. Yeah, the mount parsing one is doing it. I'll mention this one. All right, thank you, folks. Thank you, Mansi, for volunteering to fix this. That'll be super helpful. James, anything else on this issue? I think we have it covered at this point, right?
I think so.
Okay, sounds good. There's also a Slack thread about this. I can, I'll tag you on that Slack thread, Mansi, with Jordan on SIG Windows.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. The other thing I want to talk about is, you know, I started this, like most of you know, I started this node log query feature while I was at Red Hat, and now, you know, I've transitioned away from Red Hat. I think at this point, it'll be useful if someone from Red Hat co-owns this node log query feature along with me. And the reasons for that is I find it harder and harder to get access to a cluster. I don't have, you know, access to cloud accounts to bring up clusters and run it. I do most of my testing, you know, locally. Some of this kind of testing would be helpful to, you know, do it in a live cluster. And given, you know, Red Hat seems to be the #1 user of node log query, it'll be useful if someone from Red Hat. I know Christian was doing this with me while I was there, but I think he's not. I don't see him much active. I don't see him really being active in this area anymore. So most likely he's dropped off. So if someone, I think there's Jose and Mansi from Red Hat. If you guys can figure out,
Right.
I'm not saying you need to answer it right now, but if you can figure out somebody who can take co-ownership of this along with me, that'll be really helpful.
Yeah, sure.
Sure, yeah. Happy to help.
Okay. Do you want to be co-owner, Jose, then?
Yep.
Okay.
I can help.
Awesome. Thank you, Jose. All right, I'm somehow not able to find you, but that's fine. I
Yeah.
think.
Jose is fine.
Yeah. Excellent. I think there's a spot in the code where I think I need to add you, Jose. I'll go ahead and, you know, open that PR to do that.
Right.
and then we can-
Let's open a thread in SIG Windows and we can follow there.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Like moving on from this topic. Yeah, so this is maybe we might again need to swap this to next week, James. I'm not sure. I don't know how much you know about this, but I think somebody from the docs team pinged us again about what still needs doing here.
Yeah, I mean, I think the last bits were kind of filling in some of the networking bits that were missing, and I would say that we haven't really gotten a lot of traction with the networking team to complete that work. So
I could I could go ahead and get that moving on the networking side.
oh, okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I think at the top there's probably like some information to fill in some of the networking stuff. So
Yep, sounds good.
yeah, we can tag you in. Other than that, it's just like kind of filling in some other little bits of information. So I think that was the major one that we wanted to finish up.
Adrian, what's your GitHub handle so that I can tag you here?
Yeah, it's good question. Give me a sec.
No worries.
I could put it in the chat right now.
Okay.
My computer's a little buggy.
All right. Thank you, Adrian. Interesting. It. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I might not find it if you're not in the.
Yeah, if you're not in the
Or-
org or something.
Yeah, I don't think I am. I could join it after the call.
All right, so that's good. Right, so the last topic on the agenda is the Windows Node end-to-end test POC. All right. So what's the agenda here?
Yeah, I think I want to get some internal review from SIG Windows first before submitting to SIG Node, because this this will change some tests from owned by SIG Node. That's yeah.
I see. So you're basically just a sort of a call for review is what you're asking for, right?
Right.
Okay.
Cool. I'll take another look at it. I think.
Thank you.
Yeah, this looks much more manageable to review at this point. So, and then we can follow up with some of those other changes that you have made. So,
Okay.
nice.
Yeah.
Looks good.
So you're just refactoring it, or is it?
This try to avoid refactoring. If this can get through, I can send out another. Most focus on refactoring.
I see. Okay, because I do know that some end-to-end tests on the node side for Windows do run, right? Even today, nothing runs.
None of the E2E node test suite runs on Windows, and so that's what this is enabling that.
I see. Okay.
Great work.
Awesome.
This also enables you to start a cluster, like a completely local cluster. So you can kind of press F5 and you'll get everything running on your Windows node. You'll be able to use kubectl to interact with it and things like that.
Oh, nice. Then it's definitely you
Yeah.
know, super useful to have this. Is there a README or something in here that can be added so that we know how to actually kick these tests off or to run locally? That'll be super useful too.
Okay, yeah, I will add that.
Okay. Awesome. Nice work, folks. Please take a look. And this will be a great addition for our SIG Windows testing and for, I think, local development. Yep, we've come to the end of the agenda. Are there any other items that's not on the agenda that folks would like to discuss? If not, I can give everybody back, I don't know, 10 minutes. All right, going once, going twice. Thank you, folks. I will see everybody on Slack. Take it easy.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.